And it's me, in my house, talking to you about Infinity Coffee.
So we're just heading up to Newcastle to film a television advert, which is very exciting. So we're just trying to head to like quite a picturesque, naturey part of the country, but it's raining, so it's going to be tough. We want to get some nice nature shots.
So we've just arrived in the Yorkshire Dales and it is beautifully bright for 8 PM. You kind of keep forgetting that it's summer. So yeah, we're going to be able to get a lot of footage here. Unfortunately, the weather is not being our friend, but we're not going to let that stop us. We're going to go out and get some really cool stuff. Ben's heading out with the red and he's just going to get some nice pans, some tilts and a few different things like that. Maybe some slow-mo water droplets kind of falling off the branches and leaves.
I'm out here, filming in the forest. There's the red. We're back on shoots, you know, it's nice to be out here. Cut back to someone in their house. And it's me, in my house, talking to you about Infinity Coffee. The Infinity Coffee project. They're pretty fun ones actually, because they're a little bit more cinematic. Use a lot more sound design and music in post-production to tell the story, and it means that all the shots can be a little bit more creative. They were just fun. It was just like, they were really short films basically.
So Infinity Coffee was quite a cool project actually, and one that we got quite a lot of creative freedom. The client approached us to create sort of, initially it was one ad, but it then turned into kind of these series of ads to primarily sit on their YouTube channel and to be used for kind of paid promotions and paid media.
I really liked the Infinity Coffee video, but the funny thing about it is I had nothing to do with it. I didn't work on the creative, I didn't go to the shoot, I didn't direct, I didn't edit it, I just watched it at the end. And I think that the team did a really, really good job. I think it's really important for me as a director and as a business owner to understand where I can add value and where I can't, and to be open with myself about that. And when a team have got a project, I don't need to be involved in it if they've got it, you know, so I need to have that trust. So thankfully I have a really good relationship, you know, with the team. I think we've got a really good understanding of who's good at kind of what and everything else, and we're always trying to push that. But this is a really nice project, so I think it's something that I'm really proud that we put out and that we created. I think it was quite cool, but I had absolutely nothing to do with it.
We took the idea of sort of creating little spoofs of movies, really. I believe the scene was playing like a boombox, and we used a laptop instead, was playing a song to kind of serenade and bringing her all these coffee tins as like a bouquet, basically. You know, instead of letting him in, she kind of takes the coffee off of him whilst he's outside banging on the door. Client loved it, and the final outcome was great, like a little 30-second ad. So we took it one step further, created a new scene whereby it's located basically in a bathtub.
Because there was not really much on-set sound that was needed, me and Ollie went out and I was basically Ollie's camera assistant, which is quite fun. Ollie's a very talented dude, knows what he wants, and I feel like we work together. And yeah, a lot of the things on set were pretty nuts. One of them involved us filling a bathtub with coffee. When it came to post-production, again, it was treated much more like a short film, you know. A lot of the scenes I totally sound designed from the bottom up. No on-set sound, doing all the Foley and everything, and there was only like minimal lines of dialogue, which I either captured with the actor on set, or I think I dubbed one of them anyway. So quite a good chance to be a bit more creative, just really use sound to tell a story. But yeah, super fun client, up for doing some pretty wacky things, and I think they turned out well.
And then the third one to kind of finalise the series was out of a scene from When Harry Met Sally. We located a nice coffee shop, sort of around the corner actually from where our office is. Had a couple of actors there sitting at the table. He starts kind of sipping his coffee. You can tell he's kind of getting into it. And as I mentioned, you know, in the Harry Met Sally scene, you know, she basically. Yeah, it turned out a really nice ad. Good product placement, wasn't kind of way too obvious. Hit the nail on the head, I think, and the client loves them. So they've been shipping that ad around, and you know, it looks like it's got some good engagement so far. So my role within the project was mainly to produce it. I helped with kind of sourcing locations and actors, etc., to participate in it. With the combination of us, we had Ollie shooting them, Ben doing kind of the sound design elements of it. And yeah, it was a nice sort of small, nimble crew, one-day shoots, not much to go wrong, really.
Great to be back.
Great to be back.
Just finishing up the vlog, you know.
Oh, right, you know, living the high life here on the junction between where are we?
This is Scott's Corner, baby. I got a Calippo at 11 p.m.